Welcome to Brisbane Power Building. My name is Gabe.
I'm Bash.
What's up, Carlos?
I'm Jeff.
Excellent. We're here today to talk to you about pre-workouts. Would we recommend pre-workouts? Which ones and why? Really, we're just trying to go for beginners, but at the same time, intermediates, and obviously our experiences with them. So, who wants to open? Who wants to go? Open up the floor.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Well, basically, I've been trying pre-workout for the last 4 years. I started off with the original formula Mesomorph. Like I probably mentioned it a few times at gym and stuff, but it tasted awful. But it gave me for what I could have at the time, like a pretty decent pump, and I was just picking shit up there and putting it down a lot. Just a lot more easily than.
Would you say it was more aggressive?
Yeah, definitely added a lot more aggression because I was always just so itchy. So the only thing I could really do is just
super excited.
Yeah, exactly. But these days I've toned it down a little mainly because I like to save money. But at the moment I'm using Venom raspberry caffeine pre-workout. I tried the lemon lime flavor, guarana and caffeine. Do not recommend. However, I do recommend the raspberry caffeine. It's a pleasant flavor. But I would say, I'm still thinking about the 5% nutrition, Rich Piana.
Yeah.
He had this one called Kill It. I'm not sure if it's available in Australia legally because of the amount of caffeine in it, but that's definitely the best tasting pre-workout that I've had. But yeah, so, that would probably be my highest recommendation, but then you'd have to take into consideration just intake and maybe effects that it might have,
Health.
Yeah.
Health effects, yeah.
Yeah, well, that being said, I don't personally take pre-workouts because I've got a heart condition.
Yeah.
So any large amount of caffeine is not good.
Yeah.
But I see myself taking a Red Bull or a Monster, on heavy days or heavy sets.
Yeah, because that was a big ass can that I got you.
Yeah. So I don't do it often, but once every 4 weeks when I'm just doing a heavy week, I tend to just have it there for me. So mentally I'm I got this because I've got that little bit of extra energy I've got from caffeine and whatnot.
Yeah, so you feel like it's like a support system.
It's like a support, so I know I've got it and I can smash it out. So yeah, but pre-workout, can't say I've tried it.
Yeah, so you basically stayed away from pre-workout.
Yeah, well that's, I've got a health practitioner's telling me,
yeah, fair enough, because obviously your heart's going to be pumping heaps, and if you get a heart condition, not going to be the greatest, I guess.
Yeah.
Jeff, do you
For me, for pre-workouts, I used to depend on coffee a lot, and when I moved on to actual pre-workouts, I got that sort of kick from the buzz, the caffeine, real hit with the guarana and all together. So I just did a bit of Evolution Nutrition, and that was got that real buzz. I feel like I could lift anything to a degree.
Yeah. And
then I moved on to Muscle Assault, and that was really good tasting and quality. Then I came back to EVL Nutrition's caffeine free, trying to
caffeine free?
Yeah, caffeine free to lean off it a bit.
Okay.
Because I did do coffee and then I do pre-workout.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I thought I'd be a bit more awake because
double
pump.
Yeah, this morning I had pre-workout and a can of Monster because
shit.
I had
you guys are living on the edge.
No, I had 3 hours sleep. That's why.
What are you saying? I dropped him home.
Yeah, well, look, when it comes to pre-workout for myself, I prefer the focus-based pre-workouts, like GAT Nutrition. Nitroflex, I believe it's called, is the one that I'm really focusing on. All of their flavors are really good, they mix really well. I really enjoy that. However, at the moment, because I've recently run out of that, Carlos has been stealing my workouts, but I have really been enjoying the rock stars and the monsters, the energy drinks, but the zero sugar ones, mainly because I don't really want the carbohydrates, I more so want the caffeine from them. In Australia it's about 160 milligrams per can, so regardless, as long as I like the taste, I'm going to go for it. My two favorites at the moment, Rockstar Pure Zero and Monster Zero Ultra. The white can of Monster, the white can of Rockstar, both my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you reckon, like training with or without, you know, like a pre-workout or caffeine in your system, do you think you can still make, you know, good like muscle gains and like strength gains? Like,
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Noticeable?
Yeah, absolutely. You don't need caffeine in order to actually be at your best.
Yeah.
I've lifted previously without any sort of caffeine or stimulants or anything like that, and that has been some of the most focused lifts that I've ever had. As long as I had sufficient sleep, sufficient food.
Yeah, food.
It's a supplement. It's not something that you should be relying on. It's something that you have every now and again in order to boost your I guess energy levels. Like if I'm going for a 1 rep max or if I'm going for a 3 rep max, something where I know that I'm lifting heavy, I need that energy. I'll sip on well, at the moment, like the energy drink rather than a pre-workout because I don't have one. And that will usually get me through the first part of the workout, and then the rest of it is all mental focus.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I've been phasing out. Too much caffeine in my diet. So being like the caffeine free, just focusing on mental focus.
Yeah.
And then it's the extra kick that you get into it. Some days you're not feeling your best, but you're mentally wanting to do it.
Yeah, so that's
Just
just
a
have the
little
caffeine.
boost.
Yeah, definitely.
I guess for most it probably just is just to get mentally prepped for whatever you're trying to get done.
Yeah, definitely. Well, look, so what we got out of this is you don't need caffeine in order to be your best, but if you don't have the energy that day, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit. Even if you have a heart condition, according to Bash, he seems to still enjoy his caffeine without really worrying about his health, especially when he's lifting heavy. I mean, usually with heart conditions, you wouldn't consider lifting heavy as one of your...
they keep away from...
Yeah, they advise you to keep away from lifting heavy, but I mean, as you can see, he's young, he's still lifting pretty heavy. I think you're doing pretty well. You've made some good gains in the past 6 months.
That's good, yeah.
Definitely.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Cheers. Well, I mean, who wants to close it out?
Thanks for tuning in. I hope you found this content informative. Like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.
There we go.
Peace.
Yeah.